In this video, I will be showing you how to change the contrast knob or the brightness knob on your DJM-909. I hate doing this, but this will save you a lot of money. Some people would actually just replace the whole unit. There's really no need to. You can just desolder what's on the board and solder up a new one. I'll be putting in the description below the part number that you can order and do the work yourself, or you can have me do the work for you, which will be a small fee. You can inbox me your what you want done to your DJM-909. Here we go. As you can see here in my previous videos, I changed these LEDs to all white, and these are all white also. So when it comes on, it's a bright white display. I didn't really like the other stuff that was on there. So what we're gonna do here, we're gonna push this out. That comes out like so. Alright, and now what I'm gonna do here is I had previously switched the contrast with the brightness, because I needed, when I had brought this, it was having problems, so I had switched it so I can get through my gigs until I ordered the new piece. And here's what it basically looks like, if you can see that there. Alright, so basically this one is the broken one. It looks like somebody tried to super glue the knob back on or whatever. So basically I'm gonna desolder these points here and these points here, so that's about 7 points you gotta desolder and then resolder on the new one. It's basically a resistor, a variable resistor. It's real easy to fix. There we go. This is the old one. This is really beat up. I don't know if you can see that on there. Like, it's real beat up. Anywho, that's the old one. Don't really care too much for it. And then here's the new one that I ordered from Pioneer. Man, these guys really know how to rip you off when it comes to shipping, I tell you that much. Alright, just basically putting in the new one in the same spots and soldering it up. So that's basically holding. Let me grab my solder, which should be here. Alright, now time to apply some solder. Ooh, this is hot. Alright, all done. So right now this is good to go. It has the new one on there, and as you can see it works freely. I'll show you what with the mixer on and everything else. I'm thinking about replacing, it's really not a problem, so I don't need to, but I had ordered two. I might put the other one on eBay just for the hell of it, but there's nothing wrong with this one. It works fine, it's spindle and everything else. Maybe I should go in and change these to white, because I like everything white on my board. I don't like anything red flashing at me. It's like telling me stop, and I don't like to stop at sometimes. Where is my lights? There we go. And if you're gonna do this, do it right the first time, so you don't have to go back in and redo anything. I learned that lesson a couple projects ago. Alright, that should be able to slip right out now. Come out. I hate this. Wire cutters. Positive is always on the left for these. Which is, there we go. cut off any excess. This is what I'm about to do now. That's done. Time for this side. That loose. Getting these little ones in between these little cracks is one of the hardest things. There we go. So basically, after I'm done soldering this, everything on here be white, crystal clear, like I like it. There, one over here, and this is just to hold it. That's all done. Now just time to put this back together, which is one of the worst parts. That's the old one. Throw that away. Put this back on. And there's really nothing else for me to do to this board besides repairs if I break one of these again or something. But time to put this back together, the part I hate. For the people that want to test before you put everything back together, I'll do that right now for you actually. I like to do everything in a crisscross pattern so that everything's firmly flushed. And if you notice, it's not, well, it wouldn't be any sticky buttons to where it's sticking every time you press it and you gotta try to pull it up while you're DJing. Put this in. And the size to tighten this up is an 11 socket. It doesn't really have to be the long ones. I did it with the short one, and it's just hand tight. It's not none of that extreme stuff. You can break the plastic. If I can get it on there. Alright, so now let me grab the actual hardware, throw some of the stuff away. Stick this back in like so. This goes in just like that. I'm guessing whoever had it the way that it was looking, it looked like they just yanked it out and somewhat broke it. They didn't really know what they were doing. Take this out, put this in. Okay, here we go. Power on. Get this off the bipod here. Tripod I meant. Alright, there we go. I can brighten it. I can turn it all the way down if I wanted to. Well, let me turn off the light. Oh, there you go. That light also. That's what I just replaced. But here we go. I can dim it down. But for the camera's sake, let me turn it down some. And here we go. The contrast. And that's the DJM-909. Flip through my, let me turn this up some. Flip through my banks. And there you have it. Now it's just time for me to put all this stuff back together, and I guess that's about it. The only thing I haven't changed yet, because I really don't feel like it at the moment, is you see you got the master level light and the volume lights, LEDs I should say. Doesn't really bother me. It bothers some people, but I like it the way I have it. If anything, I'll do from the 22 all the way up to the 0 or possibly the 1 and leave everything else the same. Everything else works on here. You see the 2 reverse, and then you have the fader starts, and then the crossfader start. That one's out. I gotta check that one, but other than that, everything on this works great. Hit me up. Let me know if you have any questions or any suggestions on, or if you need help with anything. Hit me up in the description or leave a comment or even inbox me. I'm out. I'm DJ Kid Nyce. 1.